כאן במפעל של תום אנדרסון בארצות הברית. יש לי את הכבוד האדיר, אני בטוח שרואים כמה אני מתרגש, להיות עם מר תום אנדרסון לכבודו ובעצמו. תום עשה לנו סיבוב מדהים במפעל וראינו את כל הפינות ואנחנו נשתף תמונות. והדבר המדהים ביותר בעיניי היא העובדה שהאיש, כל גיטרה וגיטרה שיוצאת מכאן, יש לו את הפינת סטאפ שלו עם המגברים שלו, והוא פשוט עובר על כל הכלים אחד אחד לפני שהם נשלחים ללקוח. דבר כזה עוד לא ראיתי. So, hi Mr. Tom Anderson. We make a short movie for the Israeli crowd that really appreciate your work.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, what are we doing here in this area?
Okay, so here after we build a guitar, it sits for a week, and then the next week the person who put that guitar together rechecks it because it's had a chance to sit for a week with strings. So, and then they readjust based on what happened during that week.
She's still not realizing that she's a guitar in this week, right?
Right. So then they come here and I pick up each one and then just fine-tune anything that I think needs to be.
And you do it for each and every instrument that leaves the factory.
Yes, every guitar.
This is amazing. Yeah. So many guitars in your life.
Yes, more than 20,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So what are your like basic rules for a great setup like you bring with each and every guitar?
Well, the sequence that you do things is very important. So the very first thing you need to do is check the neck adjustment, because if you change the neck adjustment, it affects everything else.
This is like the fundamental.
You just have to start with the neck adjustment. Yeah, if you play with the bridge and then you adjust the neck, all the work you did on the bridge is changed. So the easiest way for checking a neck, I don't like this.
Yeah.
I don't like this because there's many things that can make your eye see things. But the string is straight from here to here, and I see how much.
So you're pressing on the first fret, it's like a capo?
Yeah, first fret and then at the body joint, so 15th, 17th fret. And then look at the 7th or 8th fret.
Somewhere in the middle, right?
Yeah.
And you do
I can reach here, so that's a good place.
And you're doing it like with the bass string?
I do it on both sides.
Both sides because you want to see like the relief is spread equally?
Yeah, that's pretty even, yeah. The relief can be different and still have it play perfectly, but I want to make sure that there's not anything funny going on with the neck.
What about the medial line, like where the dots are? Is it a good reading? Like the center line, is it a good reading?
It's okay too, but I check both sides
to make
sure there's not something else going on the neck.
And what is the preferred relief for you?
It really depends on how a person plays, but we look for 6 to 9 thousandths of an inch, so less than the diameter of your high string.
It's like an 09 string.
Yeah, or less.
Or less.
If someone has a light touch, then they can be straighter. If someone plays really hard, then they might need a little more.
They will be buzzier.
Yeah. So
some people like it.
So yeah. But we try to pick a number so that many people will enjoy it. There's some people would like it flatter, some would like it more curved, but
so you shoot for an almost straight neck.
Yeah. You can see that it's just. Yeah. Like this is probably on the 6,000th side, closer to 6, and then I check it on both sides.
And usually it's almost the same.
Yeah. So then I can look at the bridge height.
This is a measurement that is very interesting for me. You press at the 15th frets or the 17th fret?
No, yeah, but here I'm checking on the 20 and 21st fret. I can stand up on those frets and look.
And what is the reading you're looking for?
I'm looking to see the bottom of the string be right on the 1/16.
1/16.
So 1.5 millimeters. And that's right where that is. And what I do is I'm pushing the string down above the one I'm looking at so I can see more clearly.
See the reading.
So it's not in the way. And I'll do the same thing.
And it's based on the neck relief and the height of the nut, right?
Yes, all that has to be right, or
it's pre-made.
Yes. And then I'll gradually make it slightly higher towards the bass side.
Yeah. So what is the reading at the worst case scenario at the bass side?
Well,
if this one is 16.
I don't actually measure it, but I have a little bit of a space. So maybe I'm 10 thousandths higher, 15 thousandths higher on the bass side.
You make like a compensation for the thickness of the string.
Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful.
So
and then the radius is spread.
Well, you're measuring off the neck, so you're following the radius of the neck.
And you're making each and every strings individually.
Yes.
Beautiful.
So whatever the neck, if the neck is 7 inches or 15 inches, if you do it this way, the strings will conform to the radius. I don't put a radius gauge on because I'm not playing a gauge. I'm playing this neck, so I want it to fit perfectly with this neck. Now this one was perfect.
It's more like a natural approach of doing it. It's not like measuring it all the way.
Well,
it's like feeling
you're not setting it what the theoretical radius is. It's what it really is. So now this one I didn't even adjust this. So this was for sometimes I'll have to do my light adjustments here.
I guess your guys know what you're looking for. So.
Yes.
And what about intonation and the float of the tremolo system?
Intonation, I don't recheck that. That's something it's a hard gauge. I mean, when they set it with the tuner, it's.
This is like with the buzz fit and tuning system, right?
Yeah.
And you have like a special way of tuning it.
But if I look at this, I could tell you because they look the same. I can tell you if it didn't look like this, then I'd be checking
like the cars are not aligned in the parking space.
Yeah.
So you know this pattern and it's truly correct.
And I know that they're doing it with the tuner. It's not like they're guessing. So that's not something I need to check. And then I'll just give a quick feel for what the trem feels like.
And you like it, most of the time I see that Anderson guitars that come with the tremolo sitting on the body, right?
Yeah, a customer can order it floating if they want it to be floating, with either a half step or a whole step raise. But our standard setup is just touching the body, so that if you bend a low E string, it will start to come up.
Beautiful.
Because for me that gives a good compromise of it's still soft enough to play gentle, gentle vibrato, but it doesn't go crazy out of tune when you bend.
And what about pickup height?
Pickup height I do holding the strings down at the last fret.
Because
that's the highest, closest they're going to be. And I'm usually shooting for, on most pickups, these are particularly hot, so an 1/8 inch on both sides on the treble pickup, and an 1/8 inch on the treble side, and about 50% more than that on the bass side. This one's
like the thicker the string gets, the lower you put the pickup.
Well, on the treble pickup, I set it fairly level. On the neck pickup, I'm always concerned about the neck pickup sounding too bassy or too, because it's way out here where the string is vibrating more freely than it
too
is
muddy.
here. So I don't want it to be muddy. So I tend to set the low side lower than some people
so it's softer.
might enjoy. Yeah. But again, pickup adjustment is totally a personal taste.
So this is the starting point. And
it's what I like.
Yeah.
So, but that doesn't mean that someone else won't like it different. And then with these particular pickups, they have a 3-point mount, so you can make them adjust so that they're parallel with the string.
Yeah. And this is very important. These are the PQs, right?
Yes.
It's like a quiet P90?
Correct. Yeah, there are 2 coils inside it, but they're arranged in a different configuration than normal humbucking, so that they're only.
There's a blade inside, or
no? They're
no blade.
No blade. The strings are only being heard by this one row of magnetic field. The 2 coils are this way instead of this way.
I understand.
So they focus the field up in one
So
place.
one coil is only for the hum canceling.
No, they both are there, but they're only hearing it from one place on the string instead of hearing 2 places on the string.
Understood.
So it's all adjusted the way I would have it adjusted, so now I would...
Now the playing test.
Now I'm just gonna...
עכשיו תראו איש שהוא לא רק ביפר בונה הגיטרות הכי טוב בעולם, הוא גם נגן מדהים. Tom is an amazing player, this is something new for me.
I give the strings a little stretch. Some of the guys stretch them really good, and some of them don't stretch them as much, so I just give them a stretch just to make sure. So first thing I do is just test all that the electronics is doing what it's supposed to be. So this guitar has a 3-way selector switch, and then each pickup has the option of having the coils in series or parallel, so fat sound, thin sound. So I'm testing a thinner sound first. Same thing a lot of times just because I'm used to hearing it and I know what it's supposed to sound like, and it's nothing fancy, but it's
beautiful.
Helps me to know that it really is feeling in tune everywhere without analyzing every note, chords play in tune, and it's
like this is the reality test, just playing
it. Just playing it, and if I enjoy it, sometimes I don't put it away. Yeah. This is a fun one. I love these. So
but you take nothing for granted, like you test each and every
Yeah.
Life is full of surprises, and you don't want the surprises in your guitars, right?
I don't want the surprise to happen after it leaves here.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tom Anderson. קיבלנו שיעור מאלף. לא יכולתי לבקש יותר מזה, ורציתי, היה לי חשוב לחלוק את זה איתכם, חברים, ממר תום אנדרסון בעצמו. It's a great honor for us. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. דש בבית.